Yo, what is good, YouTube? We are back with another video. Before I get into this video, make sure you guys are hitting that like button and that sub button. We are still grinding. My bad for the 2-day break. I had some unforeseen, unfortunate personal things that kind of happened for a day. And then the next day, we had a hurricane basically come right over me. It didn't exactly hit me in terms of the eye wall coming over me, but it did come close enough to where it did cause some damage to a lot of places around me. Luckily, I was fortunate enough to where nothing major for me. My normal job had a couple issues, but we'll get it all figured out. Nothing a huge deal, but prayers out to everybody who did have bigger damage from that storm. I know that a lot of people in Florida, different parts of Florida, and even near me, that did have some really bad damage from that. So I hope everyone's is well. Anybody who dealt with that, anybody who isn't dealing with that, I hope everybody's well. Today we are going to be getting into the best center build, at least in my opinion, the best popper build. Maybe not best center, but the best popper in NBA 2K25. This is actually my personal popper build. So this is a build that's been tested many times. This is a build that I used to be ranked top 200 in the world in the twos court, in the proving ground. So this is actually a build that I do have a lot of experience with, and I do like. The only thing that I will say is that if you are a wingspan demon, if you got to have max wingspan or close to it, this is not the build for you. That is the one downside to this build, but I think everything else just really overshadows that one downside. Getting into the first thing, we're going to do close shot. Close shot is going to be an 87. The best thing about this build is that it has some post score traits. While it's not a post score, it does have some post score traits. Getting into driving layup, your driving layup is going to be a 70. You shouldn't really be driving to the rim much for a layup. Same thing with your driving dunk. It's going to be a 75. Should not really be driving for driving dunks very often, but that will give you enough to be able to catch lobs, and if you are running towards the rim, you will be able to finish. Getting into standing dunk, that is going to be an 80. That is going to give you the basic contact dunks for standing, and also just make it where when you're under the basket, you will go straight up. Post control is going to be an 85. So just like I said, this isn't a post score, but it does have post scoring traits. If you need to get yourself a bucket down in the post, you can get yourself a bucket. Here's what I love about this build. Mid-range shot is going to be a 90. That is going to give you Hall of Fame post-fade phenom. Like I said, it's not a post score, but it does, it has a little bit of post-scoring traits. If you want to get dirty down there, you can get dirty. Getting into the three-point shot, it does have bronze limitless. And if you guys saw the thumbnail, I'm sure you saw that you get silver limitless. The reason why is because limitless is actually a tier 2 badge. So you can use your tier 2 upgrade to upgrade your limitless to silver. There's not really anything else that's a tier 2 badge that's worth it. So I would put your limitless range on silver. Your free throw is going to be a 66. Your pass accuracy is going to be a 71. That's going to give you silver dimer and be able to do whatever you need to do. In terms of passing, you'll get good pass animations. It won't be slow. Your speed with ball, put that up one tick for a 26. Obviously, it doesn't matter, but that's just a filler. Getting into your interior defense, this is going to be an 85. So obviously not very high, but it's going to be something you're going to rely on your height and your just overall skill with playing defense to get the stop. Perimeter defense is going to go up to a 40. Steal is going to stay where it's at. And your block is going to be a 93. So another thing about this build is if you are somebody who plays lanes heavy, running around trying to get passing lane steals or rip people, obviously not a build for you. Don't put in the comments this build is trash. Like, okay, cool. Like, I get it. You want to be in the passing lanes. Like, that's cool. That's not what this build's for. There's another build for you. I'll have another center build coming out soon that will have a steal. Getting into the defensive rebound, that is going to be a 92. What you're going to do is you're going to use your tier 1+1 to put that up to Hall of Fame. Your offensive rebound is going to be a 70, and then you're going to max out your speed. You're going to max out your agility. Actually, your speed's going to be a 63, sorry, so take it down one tick. Your strength is going to go all the way up to a 95, so you're going to get Hall of Fame brick wall. You're going to get just a little bit of physical finisher, a little bit of post powerhouse. Unfortunately, you won't get it Hall of Fame, but gold is going to do you plenty enough. Trust me when I say that. And then your vertical is going to go up to a 74, and that is going to complete the build. You're going to get silver aerial wizard, silver high flying denier, and you're going to get bronze posterizer. You're going to get silver pogo stick. So you're going to get a lot of stuff. If you can get that vertical up to a 77 to get it gold, if that's something you want to do, you could. I tried to do it. You can look to pull from other parts of the build. You can pull the post control down. I didn't seem to find it worth it. I have a build that has Hall of Fame pogo, and to be honest with you, I don't see much of a difference between silver and Hall of Fame. So silver and gold, I don't think is going to make much of a difference either. But with that being said, that is the build. Getting into the comparisons, it's going to be compared to Jack Sigma, Miles Turner, and Jonas Valanciunas. The name of it, honestly, I don't know. It's not a great name. It's not something I've really paid attention to. The name is a two-way, three-level scoring threat. Yeah, great name. But like I said, this is a build that I actually do have. We can come back out here into my builds. As you guys see, we have too many builds. Unfortunately, this one's actually about to get upgraded to a 99 right after this. Just hit 99 on that center build. That was my first build to 99. But I do have this exact build made. I've been using it. The wingspan doesn't bother me. The low steal doesn't bother me. I just play good sound defense, and I get the stops when I need them. The post scores do get to me. Whether you want to blame that on interior or not, I have a build with 93 interior, and they still don't stop post scores. Unfortunately, the drop steps are just ridiculous this year. It doesn't really matter what it is. But as you guys can see, exact same build right here, if you want it in this format, is a 99 overall. Just finished them. Got them to 99 not even 2 hours ago. So now officially can start making more builds and not have to do any kind of rep grind. That is absolutely an amazing, amazing deal to me. Not rep, but progression, whatever it is. With that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, or you do find this build to be good, trash, whatever it is, let me know in the comment section. Don't tell me it's trash because it doesn't have a steal. Don't tell me it's trash because it doesn't have wingspan. I already mentioned those things, so if you don't like that, that's okay. But some of us don't need that. Some of us don't need to be hawking the lane. Some of us don't need to have max wingspan. If you're a good player in 2K, let me tell you, it does not matter. Like I said, I'm ranked 200 in the Proving Grounds. It's probably a little lower now because I haven't played in a day or so on the twos, but I'm really high up there. I've played a ton of post scores. I've taken it to the ones court. It just doesn't matter as long as you play good defense. Just use positioning is really what it comes down to. With that being said, make sure you guys are hitting that like button, hitting that sub button, and I'm out.